Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Occasional Dilemma Gaming. I am your host Stando, and we started off this week by talking about PlayStation. PlayStation has been in the spotlight a lot here recently this week as we learned that they might be gearing up to announce an upcoming PlayStation 5. We've got a lot of details and changes happening within the company behind PlayStation. Of course, I'm talking about Sony. First off, let's talk about PSN ID changes. They are on their way, guys. In fact, the new feature is expected to arrive to everyone early 2019, but it's currently available now to PlayStation Preview members. The first change to your ID will be free, later changes will cost $9.99 or $4.99 for PS Plus members. There is a catch though, as they can only guarantee that the new changes will be completely guaranteed to be compatible with all games released since April 1st of 2018, which is only titles really that have been released this year so far. It's not guaranteeing that there won't be any glitches with games prior to that. I'm thinking this may reset some trophies, probably access to online content and features of certain games. Even Sony's Hosei Yoshida said that several times in the past that there wasn't a simple solution, and it was harder than it sounds simply because PlayStation has always used the ID as an anchor as opposed to a number, meaning that the original design of the PSN was centered around the user's chosen ID without Sony assigning any additional properties to an account. It is cool that they are continuing to work on the issue and save many gamers from that embarrassing PSN idea that they created 10 years ago. I mean, no one wants to be called your mom's butt plug 69 forever. Sony has also filed for a patent for an application that would better enhance old legacy textures in older games for, say, like PS3, PS2, or even PS1 games. This would basically replace them with new artwork. Essentially, you're remastering the textures on the fly by filtering out old textures and replacing them with new ones. With Xbox going all in on backwards compatibility and a growing demand for the feature on PlayStation, we can only expect that the plan is on implementing this in future hardware via emulation. Only time will tell, but I think this will be an awesome consumer-friendly thing to do by allowing you to move your physical and digital libraries forward no matter what hardware you're working from. One of the big roadblocks that stood in the way with the PS4 having this feature was the cell processor of the PS3, which was so different, vastly different from the x86 hardware of the PS4 itself. To emulate the PS3, the PS4 would have had to been a lot beefier than it currently is, and perhaps the PS5 will be able to hit that target range of CPU power to pull it off. Also, another thing to talk about here, guys, is that Sony admitted during an interview that they were working on the upcoming PS5, but said little else about it or when to even expect it. Kenshiro Yoshida said, quote, "At this point, what I can say is it's necessary to have next generation hardware," end quote. I would expect to 2020 or 2021, according to what John Kadera, who is the CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, said back in May, when he said, quote, "We will use the next 3 years to prepare the next stop to crouch down so that we can jump higher in the future," end quote. Either way, the PS4 is selling like hotcakes, as it has sold well over 70 million units. But don't forget that most generations in the past have only been 4 to 6 years, despite the 8 years we got out of the 7th generation of consoles. Without new hardware, in my opinion, we are only stunning the growth of games from becoming the best experiences that they can be, and I look forward to the next generation. In other news, guys, Microsoft may be looking to acquire Obsidian, and there are a lot of gamers who are a little skeptical and scared for the future of the studio. Obsidian, who most notably worked on the Fallout New Vegas title, could be a big win for Microsoft to add to their collection of studios while they are still in desperate need of true exclusives for their platform, as this is the one place they fall behind when it comes to their competitors. However, gamers are worried that the studio may get shut down like many past acquisitions of the Xbox brand owners. This is one of those we'll have to wait and see moments in gaming, guys, and I hope that it all works out for the best. On one hand, it would be cool to see what Obsidian can do with the proper funding and left to their own creative devices and see what the world is through their lens. On the other hand, I don't want to see them disappear because of one flop or shot in the dark at a new idea or IP. Rockstar could be casting for Bully 2. This is 100% rumor and could not be the case, but according to a casting call in the UK, they are looking for someone to work on a quote new unannounced video game title with leading UK games developers shooting at Pinewood Studios. Details about the casting are mild violence, profanity will be used in scenes with younger performer. The project itself is a thriller/drama. All scenes with the young performer will be handled with sensitivity. The director making the casting call is actually Jessica Jeffries with Pinewood Studios London, and it is known that they are looking for college professors, which could lend some credibility to the rumor. Also, the fact that these are motion capture roles could land, again, a lot of credibility here. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you for now. Remember, you can comment on any of these stories and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. While you're in the comment section, don't forget to leave a like on the video, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Remember, guys, that I'll love your face and I'll catch you on the flip side. But until then, have a good one.